I'm Ramsey the loud one.
I'm Jesse the short one.
Put us both into one, we are.
Lots of noise, always too fast, lots of laughs. Here's our podcast, the loud and short of it.
Hi, and welcome to Loud and Short of It. I'm Ramsey the loud one.
And I'm Jesse the short one. And this week, we're going to complain.
Dude, yeah.
That's all we're about to do for the next 30 minutes is bitching. Just a whole lot of it. We've got lists on our phones of things we want to complain about. This is not going to include politics or things that are involving the world or the federal government in any way. These are just things we don't like.
Yeah, I'm tired of bitching about those things. It's also funny because my notes app has a bunch of other different complaints that I just can't hear.
And if you do any of these things we complain about, stop it.
Yeah.
Please. I'm going to cry.
Yeah, we're going to get all... I don't think I have any specific people's behaviors complaints.
Oh, I got all mine start with people who...
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
My complaints are generally because of other people's lack of care.
Okay,
more so
nice.
than because of societal norms or whatever.
Well, I guess mine kind of are.
Start us off. What do you want to bitch about?
I want to bitch about the grocery store.
Okay.
I want to bitch about the H-E-B that we go to specifically, and furthermore,
the bad parking lot.
I don't even fucking care about the parking lot.
Wow,
it's
that's
not
my
even
biggest complaint
Dude,
about that
being
one.
in there is a fucking nightmare. I feel like maybe it's a post-COVID thing. Maybe I'm just cognizant of this now because I used to go grocery shopping at night, and I can't anymore.
Yeah.
Bro, people are in the fucking way. Nobody ever. I think one of the most important fucking things that my dad ever taught me was to fucking get out of the way. When you are like...
When he threw shoes at you.
Okay. I just think that like whenever I was like out or whatever, and I was like a kid, I'd be standing out in like a walkway or something. My dad would grab me and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, get out of the fucking way. People are walking, dude. Don't be so rude." I think it's also him being a city kid, so it was just like natural to him. But I was just like, every time I'm in HEB, there's just like someone fucking dawdling, dude.
Yeah.
So
I haven't been inside of an HEB to buy more than 2 items in forever because I curbside or deliver everything, so I don't have to deal with these waddling ass penguins.
Yeah. See, I don't know how you do
but
that.
I think that's it. Maybe it's that everybody who used to get into that grocery store, stay out of the way, get in, get out. They all wanted it to be a fast experience, so they shifted to curbside, and it's only the dodlers that stuck around and go inside.
That makes me so
you're
fucking
stuck
mad.
with all the fucking slack-jawed idiots who don't know where the peanut butter is.
I feel like every time I've gotten the curbside, I've been disappointed. I've been annoyed.
Really?
Because I always want like I feel like I can't get meat if I get curbside. I have to be able to like get the right one or like look at it. I'm just like every time, like, cause I've definitely gotten
I'm just not that
ingredients or
picky.
stuff.
It's not on my
I'm
list
way
of
too
complaints. Is bad meat at HEB.
Yeah.
The worst case is just they give you chicken thighs that have way too much fat on them, and then I just cut that off with scissors.
Yeah.
I care
mostly
about
like
my health.
red meat and stuff. It's also like I don't know, chicken thighs with fat. Chicken fat's kind of gross.
Yeah. And
dude.
avocados. Sometimes they've never given me avocados that are too like they're already too far gone. They give me the ones that are still fucking hockey pucks, and I'm like, well, I can eat this in a week.
See, that's the thing. That's why I go to HEB and I get I'll get like 1 or 2 avocados that are ripe and like ready to go, and then I'll grab the fucking firmest one. And I'll be like,
strategic.
Yeah, like when I want avocados 2 days from now. But somehow I do stop being in the fucking way. I'm like, I'm quick, dude. I'm head on a swivel. I'm in there. I put in my headphones. I don't know how people fucking. I don't trust them to. People go to fucking HEB, but I don't know how people fucking operate without wearing headphones.
Do you leave your cart anywhere? That's
What?
my go-to to stay out of the way. I put my cart somewhere that I know nobody wants, like some like the garbage cereal, and then I'll run around like the 3 aisles nearest and throw it all in there. That way I don't have to push a cart past people. That at least works for me. Just a thought.
I've done that.
But then I'm sure there's somebody else doing a podcast right now being like, those fucking assholes who leave their cart in front of the Oat brand.
See, I don't.
But I'm not even
I
near
would
it.
just
Somebody
move
can
that
just
cart.
move it. Yeah, exactly. That's my thought. I've never once hesitated to move a cart when I see it by itself. I'm like,
Yeah.
get over there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This one old lady almost fucking ran me over with her
Oh, the
her giant scooter.
yeah.
It was fucking insane. I was like looking at the sardines, and she was just like, she like
how you knew
firmed
exactly
up.
what aisle you're in. It's like a PTSD flashback.
I was like, so I almost turned around and I like didn't even look at her. I almost turned and went,
And just
"Hey,
slapped
are you
her,
fucking
gave her
okay?"
a good backhand.
Yeah, dude. I was
Yeah.
gonna chuck 10 fish at her fucking head till she screamed. But I was so mad because I was like, she like moved up to me and I was just like, okay, and I was just like, all right. I was like a little too close, and then she like moved it a little bit again, and I was just like, okay, and I grabbed my
Sounds
fish,
like you were in the way.
and I wasn't in the way. I was
Boom.
grabbing it, dude. I was fucking the two sardines, and then after I moved, she fucking went all the way down the aisle.
So she could have just gone around
She
you.
totally could have fucking gone around me. It was insane. I was also on the left
Damn.
side, and she was coming down where we were supposed to be on the right side.
Whoa. Okay. She sounds crazy.
She is insane, dude.
Yeah. Maybe it was more than just her legs that were broke.
That was good. I like that a lot. I'm less pissed now. You fucked up.
Okay. I've got one that's in the same vein.
Okay.
Banks. Why are they closed on Sunday?
Oh yeah, I don't think anything functional should be closed on fucking Sunday.
First, you destroy the fucking real estate market of the United States, and then 15 years later, you want to still have Sunday off? No. You have to go to work like everybody else.
Yeah, dude. The day of Sabbath is not for you. It's
Yeah.
for us hardworking normal Americans. Yeah, dude. I think that's fucking insane. I think is the DMV closed on Sunday? It is, right?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it is. There's a bunch of stuff closed on Sunday. The registration place, like sticker
Is it
shop
a
for
Jesus thing? Is it a
inspection.
red state kind of thing? But I think
Probably.
banks are across the U.S.
But it means born of the Jesus thing.
Yeah,
There's no
they gotta
reason for no
stop.
Sundays
It's
off.
people, normal people, or a lot of people only have Saturday and Sunday to go do chorin', and Sunday's the
Yeah.
chorin' day, and Saturday's the get drunk day.
Yeah.
So I got to give up my get drunk day to go to the bank. Now, luckily, my credit union stays open till 6, which is really cool of them,
Nice.
because then I can hit that one. But still very aggravating. I closed up my Wells Fargo today. Hour 15, not today, this week. Hour 15 to close my damn bank account.
Dude, yeah, but that's Wells Fargo. They wanted to keep you
They did.
fucking
They
all you
wanted to
had.
fuck with. I literally went up to the teller. I take all my money out. They hand it to me, and then like, yeah, we can't close the account. You're gonna have to call corporate for that. And I was like, you're Wells Fargo. Can you please do it? And they're like, no. So then I go sit in the lobby and call, knowing that it was gonna be a nightmare. Stayed on the call for 45 minutes, getting transferred around before I hung up, and was like, they didn't do it. I need you to do it. And then they were like, oh, yeah, we'll get you a banker. Sorry. I was like, what if we just
That's
skip
insane,
the
yeah.
whole me wasting my time? And then it was like 5 minutes with the banker. Done. Account's closed. They had to give me 33 cents. That's why it wasn't working over the phone.
Jesus
Because
Christ,
I got
dude.
my interest on something after the account closed. So then it was like, you can't close your account. You have 33 cents.
Yeah, dude.
So then they handed me 33 more cents over the counter. And I was like, what if I just pay you 33 cents and you let me leave?
Yeah, dude. It's like a fucking. I remember when I was trying to get out of a 24-hour fitness.
Oh, they're like known for that.
Yeah, dude. They were just like, oh, you got to send a letter. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm not sending a fucking letter. I was like, I'm not doing that at all. And then I was just like, eventually I fucking gave up. And then COVID hit. And then they had to fucking pause my membership. And then after like 2 months of COVID, they were like, we're offering cancellations of memberships. And I was like, I want to cancel. And I
Yeah.
called in and I was like, sorry, I need to send a fucking letter. I really lucked out
Jesus.
with that
yeah,
one.
I would have charged back the fucking card.
Yeah, that was the thing too. I switched my after college I switched the card out and I was like, I want to put my credit card on here instead.
Yeah. I remember when I left Texas State, this is a good complaint that I solved on my own. So they would not stop emailing me with being like, hey, recent alumni, will you donate this, donate that? And of course I could have just blocked it. That'd be the simple thing to do. But I wanted off the mailing list. So I messaged back and I was like, take me off the fucking mailing list. And they were like, sorry, we don't have that as an option. We're reaching out to all alumni and we have you in that thing. We can't do it. And I was like, oh, okay. Then I just waited a week. And then the next time they messaged me, I said, hey, sorry, I'm about to delete this email. This is my new email. That's the one they have on file now. Haven't gotten an email from
nice.
them in years. Fucking skirted that.
Damn, dude.
Just
that's
a random
smart.
fucking email with Jesse Denier. Whoever Jesse Denier at gmail.com is, have fun.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I'm going to email them and be like, hey, by fucking chance, is this real? Well, it has to be because I imagine they probably have like a valid email generator.
Yeah,
It's
and
so
I can't
funny.
get it. I would have that email.
Yeah.
So somebody's email.
Fuck you, Jesse
There's a
Denier.
couple Jesse Deniers in the U.S.
Yeah, I think there's only one. Ramsey
Probably related
Allardyce.
to them.
You think so? I guess so.
I bet there's not too many people who got switched to Denier coming through Ellis Island.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird one.
One time I said I was the only Ramsey Allardyce in America, and this girl got weird with me. She was like, there's no fucking way. And I was like, there absolutely is a way. And then I went and like did this weird like record searcher thing or whatever. I can't remember what it was. And then I was like, I was the only one. And I was like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I was like, how dare you?
Because your name is, I mean, not Ellis Island, but it's all bastardized, right?
Yeah, it's
It
like
got
all fucked up. Yeah, there's
Because the
not
owl isn't even supposed to be
no,
there,
it means
right?
the. Yeah, it's like supposed to be a squiggly in there.
Ramsey the Redita.
Ramsey the Redita. Damn, dude. All right, I got my next one.
Okay. Oh, wait, I got one more complaint.
What?
Why'd they make everybody's names more confusing at Ellis Island?
What do you mean?
Like, it feels like it just made it even worse to fuck them all up. Like, if they were like, you have to change your last name, we're not doing all these hard ones to pronounce, and they were like, you get to pick from these 15, that would be more reasonable than just being like, we're just going to fuck all these ones up. Like, either let them keep their last names, change them to easier to pronounce names, but this weird middle ground that they chose in the 1800s is fucking weird.
Yeah, that is odd.
Because mine was Dinero. That's easier to spell in English than Denier.
Yeah. You got bone, dude.
Yeah.
Very un-Italian. You went from sounding Italian to sounding very French.
Yeah.
I thought you were just
Everyone
a
thinks
little French
it's
boy.
denier.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too.
Right? Now I'm doing Italian shit. They think it's...
Denier.
How do you... I don't know. How do French... What do French do with their hands?
Oh, I'm French.
Wave white flags. Ooh.
Oh, I surrender and I hate Muslims. Yeah, dude. Fuck them. French people.
Yeah, not Muslims.
Yeah, not Muslims. Obviously. All right, my next complaint. This is a very me one, and it's just one I gotta fucking get off my chest. I bitched a little bit about it last week. The music industry,
Okay.
and I just it fucking
Oh, yeah, because we had to talk about it.
drives me nuts, dude. The amount of fucking trends in the music industry and industry plants, the amount of fucking bands and shit that fucking get off, and then they have one great album, and they fucking ruin it by going too poppy or like fucking. Like putting in weird synths in their second one. Your acoustic shit is why everyone liked you. Don't put fucking synths in your next album. Nobody gives a shit. But furthermore, it's not just the music industry, but industry plants.
Yeah.
There is a band.
I like this pedestal for you.
There is a band I recently got into called Attaboy. Love this band. Fucking awesome band. Been bumping their fucking entire album constantly, shared it around. And I was like, yeah, dude, this is great. They don't have that many listeners on Spotify. This is a great time. And then I was over at this girl's house, and I was like, oh, I got to show you a song. And I put it on. And I look over at the TV screen, and there's a very familiar face, and it's one of the band members. And I was like, is that Bill Pullman's son? Bill Pullman is one of the bigger actors of the 90s. It gets funnier.
Okay.
And I was like, that's pretty crazy. And then I was just like, I was like, are you shitting me? Bill Pullman is the fucking drummer in this band. Bill Pullman's son, Louis Pullman, who's in Top Gun, is the drummer of this band. And I was like, that's fucking nuts. And then I look it up, and you know who the main singer's dad is? The girl?
Who?
Josh Brolin. From fucking Thanos. I was fucking pissed, dude. I was so mad. And then I reignited my rage against fucking industry plants. Because I was thinking about fucking how every like indie artists who I really liked are only big at indie artists because they're all fucking all their parents are rich as fuck.
Yeah,
it's insane, dude. Fucking Gracie.
Yeah, how do
Abrams.
you fix that? Because it's like you like
can't
normal
fix that.
people can't just try to be musicians and
you're
make it
never
that
gonna
way.
fix that because indie music doesn't have pop. It doesn't have mainstream capabilities. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Like Phoebe Bridgers is the biggest fucking indie artist ever, and like most people know Phoebe Bridgers, but like Phoebe Bridgers is never gonna have a number one hit song. That's the thing too. Is like you can be an upcoming rapper and you can fucking drop a tape and then you can get found. You can come from nothing as a rapper and then come out because it has mainstream appeal.
Yeah.
I don't know about other facets. That's the only reason I know about that is because of how many fucking stories I've read. But yeah, everyone else was just like their rich parents let them play guitar enough, and then they played all the right shows and became huge, which is cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm wrong. But like Gracie Abrams is a big fucking indie artist right now. You know where Dad is? J.J. Abrams. Fucking infuriating, dude. There's plenty of that. Yeah, I was just pissed about the music
It's also
industry.
annoying because then like there's something to be said about like buying tickets to shows. You're like, dude, fuck yeah, I'm like supporting like artistry.
Yeah.
And it's like it's going to J.J. Abrams' daughter. It's like, well, I mean, she was gonna play it no matter what happened. She's never had to think about money ever and never will.
Man. Fucking art school kids. That shit drives me nuts. There's a billion different things about the music industry that pisses me off. It's just like, it's been getting worse lately because I'm just like, man, I got fucking nothing to listen to. I'm so bored of all the shit I've listened to.
Yeah.
Started listening to rap music a lot more again. It's the only thing that feels new anymore.
I made a playlist of ACL 2023, 21, and 18, the last 3 I've been to. I'm going to work all the way back to ACL 2011, which I was at because I'm old as fuck.
Have you missed an ACL?
Yeah, plenty. This is my 9th ACL, and I've been going since 2011, so I've missed like 3 or 4.
Damn.
That being said, there are a lot of bands that were at ACL 2018 that you listen to all the time now. And Natalie listens to all the time now. I don't know. I can show you after the podcast. But it interests me because I feel like what's going to happen is everyone's going to talk shit about the 2023 lineup, and then in 2026, everyone's going to be listening to the no-name bands from the 2023 lineup. And then be like, I wish I had fucking gone to that.
Maybe, but like, I feel that way already about some of those artists, and like I picked around through them. Like there's no one who's like compelling to me. Like Katie Kirby is a small one.
Yeah.
I already love Katie Kirby.
The national parks, they're really nice. I'm just gonna go through and rank my ACL lineup.
Yeah. I feel like anyone that was on this lineup right now, I was listening to as well in 2018.
Okay.
Dude, you don't want to fuck with me. I'm being in on the ground floor, dude. I'm the fucking goat when it comes to getting up first.
Who's the band that does the Texas Sun?
Krangbin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you into them in 2018?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Well, that was one of like the 5 or 6. So
you can't give me.
Is the only one I can remember.
Slippery, dude.
Okay. I got one that involves music.
Sweet.
So this is obviously the biggest case in ticket vendors and stuff like Ticketmaster, but that kind of is getting into the federal government because Biden said he was going to fix it and then didn't.
Yeah.
But this bothers me to no end in all cases. The price that I see should be how much money I have to give the person. There's nothing better than going to Chinese restaurants, and then when you get to the end, they've already put the tax in, and then you just pay them the money that's on the menu.
Is that a thing at Chinese restaurants?
It's not every Chinese restaurant, but it's a lot of them. And it's like, that's just the best fucking feeling. I love it. I want you to include the tax.
Thing.
Restaurants, just stop. Just make it 20%. Just pay your employees better and raise all the prices 20% and then make me not tip anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it. I don't want to do math anymore. Just tell me how much the thing costs and I'll give you the money. Then you handle the paying your employees and paying the government.
Seems fair, dude. I think that fucking
Also, I got my fucking house painted and they asked for a tip on the fucking the byline, like $4,000, and then when I go to pay it, it's like, would you like to leave a tip? And I'm like, no, you told me how much it costs. That's how much it fucking costs.
Yeah. What would the tip be for?
I don't know.
That's not how fucking service works. That's the other thing too, man. Like I try and fucking be better about it, but like whenever like at a bar, like going not at a bar, but like going to like get food or something where it's obviously like a fast food type thing, and it's just like, would you like to tip whatever amount? I'm just like, not really, no.
Yeah,
like,
no, I've gotten very good at not
anything.
Getting all socially scared. I hit the fucking 0 and sign it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not tipping you for turning around to hand me that bag. Like, this is getting insane.
Seems
that being
odd.
said, deserve to be paid more. Fast food work is a difficult job.
But are they paying those people? Are they getting paid like people who work off tips?
No, they like if you work off tips, you don't have to be paid minimum wage. Like waiters can be paid like $2.25 an hour.
Yeah.
But if you work fast food, you have to be making $7.25.
It's just so weird.
Which you can't survive on $7.25. But that's like
you
don't solve that through making every single. It's such an American ass thing to be like, no one can afford to eat or survive anymore. We should all just give each other 20% tips in a big circle forever. It's like, no, what if we just fixed it?
I hate you all. Yeah, dude.
So that's my thing. I wish I could just give people the price that it says on the menu or on the wall or wherever.
I think it's totally fair. I think we should not be allowed to tip. It drives me nuts.
Yeah. Also, stop doing sales. I don't care. Stop being like it's 20% off everything. Then just make it 20%. Like, just show me what the price is.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm sure I've talked about this on the podcast before. The fucking
the Kohl's.
Yeah, the Kohl's hacking. They had to go in and like alter the little digital signs with my manager and be like, so these aren't on sale. You just had me increase the original price $10, and he was like, shut up.
Used to be 38. Now it's 28, but it was really 28 the whole time. They just boost it $10.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's a fucking scam.
My mom would fall for that shit every fucking time.
Well, Target.
She's a smart lady. She gets so tricked by that shit.
This shit's insane. Makes me so fucking mad.
But the biggest one is the concert venues. But I feel like that's just harping on something everybody complains about.
Yeah.
I bought a $40 ticket to something, and it came out to $60. 50% was in taxes and fees.
It's insane.
Just why?
Yeah.
And it's like credit card fees.
How
Weezer else am I gonna do it? You want me to mail you a fucking check? Like that sounds like you'd have to pay somebody to go take that check to the bank.
Be
the credit card's
my
easy.
Fucking ticket fare through my Eagle, dude. We got a Falcon ready to drop off my $40 for the big.
And then you have to tip that fucking Eagle.
Yeah,
you have all the Eagle treats laying around.
Send a passive aggressive note via fucking Crow or Raven and be like, "Hey, dude, you did not tip my Eagle. Better fucking see some money in the clutches of this Raven." All right, dude. I got one that's so. Not tipping related, but I got beef with restaurants.
Okay.
I've got a general restaurant complaint, and I don't really give a fuck if
this
this
post-COVID complaint or not.
No, it's just how I felt about restaurants in general. I feel like I haven't been to a good restaurant or been like, holy fuck, that was banger without spending a shitload of money in forever. I just cannot even fucking remember. And even if I have, we never go back there.
Yeah,
I
how
feel
often
like we
do you
go
try
out to
new
eat,
restaurants?
We go out to eat like 3 different places. Like ever. Drives me fucking nuts. And it's not just y'all's fault either, because I'm just like, man, where the fuck else are we going to go?
I mean, there are plenty of places. We just don't go to them.
Yeah, but even then.
Because it's like, do you really want to risk it? Like, what if it's dog shit? Would you rather just eat your sevens? You know, you have a lot of 7 restaurants.
But there's so many places where we go or we've gone before where it's just like $20-odd a fucking plate, and it's just American food. I'm like, man, there's no fucking American food that's that good. I've just never been to a place where I've been. Every time I go to a burger place, it's like whatever the $20 a plate, and it's just like they have some weird shit or it's like fancy for some reason. I'm just annoyed.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is all y'all fucking do. It's hamburgers and chicken sandwiches and fucking like potato skins. Like fucking like make other shit.
Yeah.
Give me some different stuff. It's like, and
you
it's
gotta
similar.
start throwing out some different restaurant ideas, man. I feel like we do Indian a lot, but there's only like 3 Indian restaurants.
Yeah, and they're all fucking
midskis.
They're all right. They're all mid.
I like Nasha.
I don't like Nasha's bad. I'm not crazy about it.
I would put Nasha like in the relatively cheap, and it's like holy fuck. Now I'm gonna blow up Nasha with all of our fans, dude. They're gonna start flooding in,
like,
steal
who
my
sent
good
you?
spot.
He's like, fucking Jesse from the Loud and Short.
Nasha, that'll be $10, please.
Yeah, you better tip my boy.
I want a free margarita next time I'm in there.
Have
you had the curried margarita?
No.
Well, I'm gonna solve your complaint right now, dog. You're gonna go to Nasha and sit down, and you're gonna have the curried margarita there.
I don't want to go there. Nobody fucking. There's not like a collective. Actually, this is a tumor complaint onto this. people are fucking too picky.
You're going to go to Nasha and sit down, and you're going to have the curried margarita there.
I don't want to go there. I think people need to say fuck it more when going out to eat, or being like, I don't care what I eat.
I fully agree with that.
I
I
just,
can
like,
join you in complaining that people are too picky, but the complaining about going to the same restaurants, it sounds like you just don't go to different restaurants.
I go order from different restaurants, but that's really just like a...
Yeah, but you can't really judge a food that's been delivered.
No, I agree. That's just like a... It just feels like it's hard to make that happen. Because sometimes, like you said, like it's not worth the fucking gamble or whatever. I'm just like, man, fucking...
I got a solution for you.
What?
This is where your real complaint is. Restaurants. Get a little crazier.
Yeah,
have
do
a
something
seasonal
weird.
menu.
Yeah.
I love when I go to Kirby and they're like, hey, for fall, we're doing this weird fucking burger. And or Alamo, every time Alamo is like, hey, for this dog shit movie, we made this weird popcorn. I'm like, have to try it. It's new.
I love Alamo.
Because that way, you're at a restaurant where you know there's good food, and then you
even
still
better.
get to try something new.
Another actually even better point than my previous one. The Alamo Draft House has better or on par food with every other American place.
Oh, yeah.
In Austin.
But Alamo Draft House is, like, actually good food. If it wasn't the price
all
it
right,
is.
but it's fucking... But I don't even care if the price is. You're at the fucking movies,
Yeah.
too. You get a fucking
Yeah.
awesome twofer.
Yeah, and if you go to a normal fucking movie theater, you're spending $8 on, like, this much chocolate. So, like, spending $14 for a pretzel seems a little bit less ridiculous now.
Yeah, that's true. But even I like the cheap movie theater. I fucking love going to those goddamn things, dude. The big old bucket of popcorn. That shit's fucking awesome.
Hate it. Okay, now I'm going to get into my people. My people ones.
Okay.
People bringing their dogs everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
I think we were too restrictive on where dogs could go for a long time. For like 100 years. We were like, keep your dogs out of everywhere. Keep dogs stay at home. Dogs are only allowed on grass and parks. You can see dogs. Now we've gone the other way and you see dogs in restaurants. I don't want your fucking dog in the restaurant.
Yeah,
It's
so everyone has
annoying.
anxiety now, dude. They're like some like service dog.
Service dog. Shut up.
When
I have anxiety too. You know what I do? I have my little pills and I'm allowed to bring them wherever I want.
I don't do that. I just sit and combat my own self mentally every day. But yeah, no, I think I agree with the dog thing. I'm instituting a rule at my birthday party.
No dogs.
One dog. There's one dog allowed. And I know our friends are watching this. Y'all better fucking text me. Y'all better get on that first. And also, I might pull a fucking audible and invite my own dog. We never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Also, if you are a person who lied to the government in order to have a dog because you're anxious and bring it places, it should have to be a small dog. Sometimes you see like big ass golden retrievers and they're like in places where dogs shouldn't be, and they're like, oh no, that one's all right because that one's for somebody with anxiety. And you're like, okay, but like if you're gonna have a dog for anxiety and bring it places dogs shouldn't go, you should be able to pick it up.
Where do you think the dog shouldn't be?
Restaurants.
Yeah, I'm with you on the
blind
restaurants.
Or diabetic.
Yeah.
Where else? Off leash at parks that say you should have a leash. It's fucking so annoying being somewhere and this giant fucking dog just barrels at you.
Oh, a dog should never
And
be off a
you're
leash in
like,
public.
Yeah.
I have a very hard stance. It drives
there's
me insane.
specific parks where you're allowed to do it.
I just don't think they should exist. I think you should always have a dog on leash. There's nothing more fucking infuriating than whenever I was like walking my dog or whatever, and there was some dog off the fucking
dog
leash.
runs it.
Yeah, I had to fucking my Maz whenever he's still alive. I was walking him around Central Park, and this fucking giant fucking pit bull like ran at Maz, and like the pit bull didn't seem violent, but I was like,
but you never know. And it's also like, what if your dog's a piece of shit?
That was my problem. I was like, he's not friendly. I was like, fuck off. And I was like, get your dog. And I was like losing my shit, and they're like, oh, we're sorry. And I was like, yeah, put him on a fucking leash. Also, like, not to be, we're not getting political in this one, but like, if you have a scary dog, put it on a fucking leash. You're gonna scare people. This fucking giant German
Pit
Shepherd.
bulls aren't scary. They're just misunderstood.
Well, fine. But fucking, I was saying that
I would
German
say
Shepherd
if your dog
hiking.
can be used to kill something, you should have it on a leash.
I agree. Mostly, yeah, pit bulls and German Shepherds.
Yeah.
German Shepherd ran up to me when I was hiking and looked a tiny bit scary, and I was like, I'm not fucking. I also don't pet people's dogs in public ever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even ask. I don't even give a fuck.
If somebody else asks, I'll do it, but I just assume most people are annoyed by it.
Yeah.
I got annoyed by it when I would walk Scout before he fucking croaked, and it would be so annoying. 'Cause
I told people Maz would bite them. He wouldn't. Like, he would only bite other dogs. But Maz and also Georgia would always be like, no, they bite. They bite. Georgia's a golden retriever.
That's so fun.
I think men's hair products and styling. I think we're, as a society, a little too restrictive about men's hair not restrictive. There's not enough information on like what men should do with their hair. Like I've been learning, as someone who had to learn what their hair type was and went through a lot of years of really bad hair care because I didn't know how to fucking handle curly ass hair. It just drives me nuts. And like the amount of bad haircuts I got solely because fucking like people are like, well, what do you ask for when you go to the barber? I'm like, I show them a picture and pray to God they know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I finally got to a point where I was just like, even when I got the haircut I wanted, my hair wouldn't look right, and I was like, man, it's driving me up the fucking wall. And finally,
did you find a subreddit for it or something, or how did you beat it?
From amalgamation of just finding a subreddit, learning about the different types of hair and the different subtypes, also learning about like how often I need to wash my hair and condition it.
Yeah.
Because also I have like Arab hair, so there's like another level to it where I'm just like, fuck, like I didn't even realize that there's a whole other section of it that I have to learn about. But I just, it's one thing that drives me up the fucking wall.
Yeah, it is weird. I mean, I think like that will come with time, but it is weird how far we've progressed into like men, not being giant piles of shit that look terrible all the time to like being more open to the fact that it's not gay to look good.
Yeah.
But the other one that I'll tack onto that as a secondary complaint, why is a lot of men's shampoo and conditioner dog shit, and why is all women's deodorant dog shit?
Yeah.
Just whatever's in the men's deodorant, put it in the lady deodorant and add a flower scent or whatever the fuck they want. And in men's, stop tricking men into thinking a 3-in-1 shampoo, body wash, conditioner will work. It won't. It'll do half of all of those jobs.
Have you ever been at your friend's house and been like, oh, do you have like shampoo or conditioner? And then you see what kind they have and you're like, just the body wash is fine.
Yeah.
I've definitely had a couple of days where I was like, I guess I'm just not going to condition my hair. It's going to look a tiny bit fucked up because I was like, I'm not putting that shit in my hair. There's no fucking way.
No, I just buy women's hair care products and men's deodorant because I don't have a fragile ego about it.
Yeah.
But so some women want their shit to be pink and some men want their shit to be black. So just start making them better, and then we can all smell better.
I think we're just not going to... I think the only thing that's going to happen with this is that slowly as men start caring more about their hair and caring more about going bald and like fashion-wise, that's probably we're going to hit the point where we're just like... But I do not think that we're going to stop hitting this fucking wall of, like, dudes usually, I only use Manscaped and fucking Everman Jack and stuff. But I'm just like, I'm getting, like, the Everman Jack, like, curly type B hair conditioner.
Well, I think it's that as long as the men are stupid enough to only buy that stuff, they'll just keep putting dog shit and branding it well. So men, join me. Stop buying fucking men's things. Women, stop paying pink tax. That shit is embarrassing.
Yeah.
You have to pay an extra $1 for your not working deodorant because they put it in a pink tube. That's no one sees your deodorant stick but you.
I'm trying to think if I would notice if a girl smelled like Degree. I probably just think it was me.
See, yeah, that's where it's a challenge. But, I mean, they have unscented men deodorant.
I wouldn't fucking care.
So just put the unscented one on and then put perfume on.
Yeah.
Like, I just... Seems silly.
It is silly, dude.
Okay.
Was that it's your turn.
Yeah.
It's keeping hard to I feel like we have very similar complaints. Or
you want to have one that's not similar?
Yeah.
Okay, here's one you won't agree with me on, but I need to bitch about it because it's driving me fucking insane. Bars should have a 20% walked tab fee. That is a high amount to tip at a bar. I'm going to do it. And I will happily walk that
Jesse,
tab.
It's 25%.
25% is too much.
You're being
Where do you draw the line?
at 25%.
Well,
is fine.
I draw it at 20.
You're not drawing it back far enough to talk about this ever.
Yes,
This is just like we're in the fucking car, and you were just
annoying.
you were like, I'm gonna turn around, because I was like, who gives a fuck that you walk the tab? It's 25%. You were like, well, if you don't care, I'll turn around.
It's the principle of the matter,
bro. That is what old dudes say to have an excuse to not shut the fuck up. Don't ever use it. It's the principle of it. It's not about the principle, George Costanza.
It is about the fucking principle.
It doesn't matter.
Why are you punishing people for walking the tab?
I don't know.
It's annoying. Just let me walk the tab and tip you well.
But they're already doing it. Why would they? If the standard's already at 25%, why would they be like, you know what? We're being a little harsh here. Let's pump it back to 20.
Because now I have to go up and bother the bar. Because a lot. Okay, this is what happens.
Dude, I walk
don't
tabs
order
all the fucking time.
I don't order cocktails. I'm usually just ordering beer. So they're just pouring a beer for me. Now, I usually tip either $1 a beer, or if I'm feeling nice, 20% of the total cost, depending on where I'm at. 25% is just ludicrous on 2 beers. If I go somewhere where they're expensive, that's what, $16 for 2 beers, and then I have to tip them $4 now for pouring 2 beers into a cup.
Well,
that's silly.
You got 2 beers. Let's say $6 a beer.
So $3.
It's $3. How much is fucking $1 a beer? Is fucking
$2.
It's $1 more.
That's
Jesse.
annoying.
You
that
can
adds up
afford
over
it.
my life.
And that $1 is worth not having to go up to the bar and fucking sign off on it and walk away from it.
It's annoying.
Also, someone who over tips all the time, I walk fucking bar tabs all the time.
I walk and over tip as well, but I don't like it.
I that shit. You guys, this is,
whenever I walk a 20% tab,
I
feel fucking good about it. I'm like, that's a good tip to leave, and it's easy. And when it's 25, now I got to think about it. Do I want to go up and fucking tip, or do I want to walk this one? I don't want to have to think. I want to just fucking get drunk.
Stop thinking about it.
I don't want. It
it's
changed.
So silly.
It used to be one way. They made the change, and the change
inflation
is bad.
happened, dude.
So raise the. That's inflation should affect the prices of the
dude,
beer, not the weird
now,
tipping
Playboy.
thing.
Affects everything now.
It's fucking stupid. I stand by my complaint, and America's with me. Let us know in the comments.
I don't think they are with. It's too small of a number. If you were racking up like very large bar tabs, and maybe.
Well, now when I put my fucking card down and pay for like 8 people's drinks or whatever, now I go up and fucking sign it instead of fucking giving them the 20%. And they got to walk over to me. They got to print a little thing out. They're not making money off all the other customers while they're doing this. They have to go print a thing out, hand it to me with a pen. I gotta sign the fucking shit, hand it back to them. There's just wasted time because of a weird 5% that they wanted to jack up on walked tabs specifically.
I just bet they make it up with normal people who do that also and don't complain about it.
Maybe, but then why not make it 30?
They might one day, dude.
Then that's fucking ridiculous. You just said we shouldn't be tipping people.
Huh?
This is just tipping culture getting more and more insane. 25% is an insane tip.
But, Jesse, you're advocating for 20%. I was advocating for no tipping versus tipping actually. Yeah, I don't think it should happen.
So cap it at 20. It used to be 15 before we were born, and now it's...
Who fucking cares, dog? I don't have this sliver of the brain that you have.
I think it's just
where you can give a fuck about shit like this.
I think
dog.
it's that you're so bad at math you can't understand that 5% is a sizable.
No, I understand is that there's nothing better than not even having to do the math at all. Just walking away, be like, fuck, whatever.
No.
You just get to go. You get to be like, I'm done, and walk out.
Yeah, and
I don't
could
feel
have done that
for
before. This isn't like a new thing they invented.
But I already
and they were like,
enough.
It's an extra 5%.
Well,
that would be fine.
That's a justification for it already. I'm not concerned about the increase in price because I already tipped that much anyway. If anything, you're just fucking leveling it out for me. If it was like 15% and I walked it, I'd feel bad.
Oh yeah, I would too. That's why it's 20% everywhere, except for a couple bars that are trying to fuck with the system that they had in place that everyone was happy with.
So it's just a few bars that do 25%?
Yeah, it's not everybody. This isn't.
Oh, see, man, this is where it's getting worse, dog.
No, it's
getting
fucking
crazier.
They
Jesse.
need to be shamed back into the 20% like everyone else, and that we've all agreed to it.
But Jesse,
we've signed the
money's
social
going
contract
to the people dealing with drunk assholes.
Yes,
all
and
night.
and I'm not being an asshole, and I want to give them 20%. That's what a tip is. 20%. That's a tip. You don't need to do more than that.
I think the 5% cost for walking away from it's fine.
But it didn't. Whatever.
Everyone,
you can't listen to
then
reason.
Everyone would always walk their tabs. Nobody would go up there and be like,
and
you
then
know
they
what?
don't
I'm
have
gonna,
to deal
you
with
know,
that. That's
but
perfect.
I bet they get
And they
fucking
didn't.
bigger tips.
They did it forever that way.
Maybe.
That's how it has been, and that's how it's at most bars. It's just like 3 bars that we go to a lot randomly decided to up it to 25. And that's annoying. They changed. That's the problem. If it had always been 25, I wouldn't complain.
I won't even argue with you about this. Outside of this is the 5th time it's come up in the past 3 months.
I'm spreading the word to the people.
Yeah, too minute, dude. Doesn't matter.
I wish
to
there
me.
was a way I could get mad at the bar.
What bars do it? Or
Grackle, I think, stays at 20. Liberty up there's to 25. So my favorite bar fucking
Liberty's
did it to me.
been fucking ripping us off for the past 3 years, man.
The highlight of Liberty ripping people off, which I think is fucking awesome, was during South by Southwest. They just took duct tape and put it over the prices and raised all the prices. So they
also
fucking
by like fucking 50%. It was insane.
yeah, it was crazy, and it was still packed. Like they made fucking money that weekend.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit. It was just funny when I went up there and I paid fucking over $12 for my Tecate, which is the cheapest fucking Mexican beer, and shot of Epsilon. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I walked that fucking tab without crying about it.
Okay, what do you got?
I'm not really compelled by mine right now. The rest of my. How many more do you got?
Do one more, then I'll do one more.
Okay. All right. I got beef. I got a little bit of beef. Boring parties. And people complaining about a party being boring. I think
I love a boring party. That's just a kickback.
Yeah, I don't give a flying fuck about a boy. Can you not talk? Are you going to parties with people you don't fucking know anybody? Loser. Just fucking make the party more fun. There's definitely been many times in my life where I've been at a party or doing something and I've just been like, and one of my friends has grabbed and been like, hey, there's nobody dancing. We have to dance. I was like, why the fuck do I have to dance? And they're like, Ramsey, come on, man.
Yeah.
Or like they'd have to be like, oh, we got to do this fun thing. And I was like, no. And they're like, dude, come on. I'm like, oh, yeah. It becomes my job to fucking make sure everyone else is having a good time.
I got my answer.
Be self-sufficient. What?
Only boring people are at boring parties.
I agree, yeah.
If you're not boring, you can make that party
Fucking
not boring anymore.
Pull something out, dude. Be like, what do you guys want to play this weird drinking game?
Yeah.
You guys
Games,
want to talk?
dancing, funny questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, good joke, good street joke, something easy.
Yeah. There's just maybe people just don't have those
Just liven
fucking
it up.
absolute fucking vault of drinking games we have in our heads.
Yeah.
There's been multiple times of like boring parties where we've just been like, hey, let's play insert drinking game.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever.
Yeah. But I love a good kickback, a good boring time with the people I love.
Yeah.
That's
I
weird.
love low key parties. I don't
Yeah.
like boring parties.
Yeah. So is your complaint people calling parties boring, or your complaint is parties being boring?
I think it's kind of both because they kind of walk hand in hand. Like, let's say you throw a party that's ass, right? Because like when we throw a kickback, it's a good kickback. It's a fun time. People definitely can throw ass parties, and then a bunch of ass people show up, and then there's no way to make it more fun.
Yeah.
Because they just show up and fucking kick their feet and look like jackasses. Maybe I don't care about them. Maybe I don't know these people, so maybe I don't really give a fucking shit about them. Maybe I don't want to like make their fucking time better. I don't want to give them their drunk Saturday and fucking so they have to go slub and do their choring on Sundays.
Yeah. I would broaden the complaint to people who are bored and not willing to do something different. There's nothing worse than when a vibe's a little bit off and you're like, what if we did this? And people are like, nah. And you're like, okay, then we'll just stay with these shit vibes because you don't want to try something new.
Yeah, dude. Be fucking normal. Be cool. Like, have fun. Enjoy yourself, dude. You're gonna die one day, and then fucking we're all gonna talk about how fucking lame you were at your fucking funeral.
Yeah.
And then when it gets too
we're
much
gonna
of
have
a
a
bummer,
sick party at your
we're
funeral.
like, let's play King's Cup. Does anyone have a cigarette, dude? Have a good time.
Okay, I got a good one to end on. That I think you'll agree with me on.
People are racist.
Well, yeah, my complaint is racist people
Yeah.
and homophobia and transphobia and xenophobia. In fact, and claustrophobia. I hate all the phobias.
My God. I could see that literally on like a Facebook meme with a minion dancing around it. Banana.
So that was my boomer joke, and now my complaint is with the boomers.
Okay.
Why? Oh God, why does physical money still exist? Get rid of the money. I don't want the money. I don't want to give you the money. I don't want to get the money. I want you to make a zap and put it in my phone.
I have one argument for this, and
Drugs.
before I say that, not that I know, but there's many other avenues of transferring money.
Yeah, exactly.
But that being said, I like getting the cash out sometimes. It's kind of nice to leave like
Take a like bath in it.
Yeah. I gotta do it, man. Just like grab like a couple extra dollars and like leave like a bigger tip. Just be like, hey, I had $2 extra. You get a fucking $7 tip this time. Or like fucking whenever I'm like see a homeless person, be like, oh, I actually have cash this time.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Have you ever seen a homeless person with a Venmo?
No, that's
Dude,
hilarious.
It's awesome.
I would totally Venmo
There's
them.
some on 7th Street where they just have like the little QR code printed out.
That being said, if you go out to dinner or drinks or anything with somebody, or like you owe them any amount of money, and to pay them back, the person who is like, you know, covering your shit and like doing the divisions and stuff, you give them cash, you're a fucking asshole. You're a weird asshole because you didn't give them real money. You gave them something to either leave bigger tips or fucking to homeless give to homeless people.
Yeah.
You essentially gave them back a gift card with 2 uses. You are a dick. You're a weird dick, and you're too old.
All money is for now. It's a gift card.
I totally stand by it, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to cover up the phone number on this, but I don't even have a place to put money. I don't have. This is all I have. It holds 2 cards. So whenever people give me money, what I do with my money is I put it in my bedroom, and then I forget that it exists.
Yeah.
Or I drive to an ATM with $20 and put it in because I know that if I don't do that, I will lose it.
Yeah, it's too much work, dude.
Yeah,
it's too insane.
It just sits in my room, and then 3 months later, I'm like, oh yeah, there's still that $20 that somebody gave me for no fucking reason.
Did your dad fucking yell at you for not having cash?
He did for a while, and then he gave up. He's finally given up that fight.
Yeah,
because he still walks around with he's like, God, I have $200 on me. Like I go
insane.
get that every once in a while, and he's like, people like to get their tips in cash, and I'm like,
They
okay,
don't.
but who cares?
I hated getting tips in cash. Drove me nuts.
Yeah.
Telling you, that's
They
the
have to go to the
bonus.
fucking ATM.
Yeah, you give them a little extra on top because you have it on you, dude. The fucking my dad used to lose his shit. I would just be like, he'd be like, "Do you have cash?" I'd be like, "No, you fucking loser. I don't have cash."
Did you have a debit card or something? Like you had some way to pay for things?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it was.
What's gonna
it was, like,
happen?
nuts.
If the internet goes down and you can't use any cards or electronic money, I promise. Having real money wouldn't help you in that scenario.
Yeah.
It's gonna be looting instantaneously.
It was kind of nice though, because sometimes my dad would be like, he'd hit me with that shit, and I'd just be like, "No, I don't have any cash." I was like, "Would you like to give me some?" Did you just give me $20? He's fucking awesome. I think it's so badass when dads do that. It's the only. That's the other third use of cash. Your dad should be
To
giving
give
you
your
cash.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's some walking around money. It's the most baller fucking thing a dad could do. It's so fucking cool. I think about this shit all the
Okay,
time.
I'm gonna get back into money when I become a father.
Dude, I
just to do
totally
that.
am. I totally.
It doesn't
See,
really
but
have
it's
the same
modernized.
thing. Well, I don't know.
No, I Venmo my little siblings all the fucking
Yeah, I was about
time.
to say,
I've been on the
yeah,
phone with my little brother and just been like, he's been like, "Oh yeah, we're about to go do this." I was like, how much fucking
Dude,
money do you
been
have?
walking around money to your little brother?
Oh yeah, all the time.
That's
I'll get
so
$20
sick.
or so. I'll be like, or his birthday was last year for his birthday. He was saying he was going out to do something. And I was like, "Do you just want cash for your birthday?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll give him $120." It's fucking nothing's fucking better than that shit, dude. Nothing's better than that.
I think my little sister's too close in my age. I can't really just. I could, but I don't.
How much older is she than? Are you than her?
She's 23. I'm 3 years older than her.
My older sister fucking bankrolls me, dude. It's fucking awesome.
Well, also the economic levels between your sister's family and you versus me and my sister are vastly different.
That's 100% true. Yeah, I wasn't trying to say you did, but I was just kind of bragging about how fucking awesome it is. My mom was saying that the other day too. She was like, "Oh, I feel bad for Elizabeth and Ramsey because they don't have like we don't pay for their shit as much or whatever." And I was like, "Elizabeth pays for shit all the time." I was like, "It trickles down because I pay for your kid's shit all the time too." I'm like, Elizabeth's the one getting boned here.
Yeah.
But yeah, cash. Don't fucking give people
Elizabeth.
cash. It's weird.
I'm sorry you're so poor. You're
not-
always paying for Ramsey's shit.
I'm sorry, I'm poor, dude. I love hanging out with them, dude. I'm just a little boy. I'm like, I don't have any fucking money. I just I wear funny clothes and walk around and do my hair, and then you have to pay for all my stuff.
You're like a Barbie doll.
Yeah, I really am. Just like a fucking adorable to them. But yeah, dude, don't fucking give people cash. It's weird.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's all the complaints I have about the entire world.
Yeah, dude, I don't really care about anything else.
Everything the federal government's doing, state government, the world, everything else, you're doing great. Everything's perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. Keep it exactly the direction it's headed, and just stop giving us money.
Yeah, stop giving us cash. Stop giving us so much cash.
And stop making me fucking tip 5% extra when I'm drunk. It's rude. I don't appreciate it.
God, dude, I'm gonna be watching you like a fucking hawk next time you go up to fucking tip. I'm gonna like do the math with like fucking like, that's actually 25%, Jesse. You gave a little extra, Jesse. No, it's fine.
I just want it to be my choice.
Thank you for listening. This has been the tipping hour and the loud and short of it.